Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Jakash here. Voice crack. My goodness. Welcome back to Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Which, I think I forgot to show this last episode. Oops. Got it. %. Why doesn't our face look awful? No. Depending on how this episode goes, this may be the finale. That is the plan, anyway. We're gonna go to the wreck of the Valhalla first, though. For the first time in this whole walkthrough. Put me over here. Oh, well. Oof. With the exception of the maybe the Metroid section in SkyTown. No, actually, I think this is the scariest section of the game. Now we're using all those energy cells we've collected. Phaaze on streak bat. aggressive ceiling dweller that dives bomb approaching organisms. Just a saying. Even more aggressive than normal species, Phaaze shriek bats will not hesitate to attack any creature that wanders too close. Their dive bomb attack erupts in a burst of Phaaze energy, which usually proves fatal to weaker organisms. These shriek bats are mainly found in areas with high amounts of Phaaze. Instead of the usual insects and small creatures shriek bats usually feed on, these have come to rely on Phaaze as a food source. Well, that's a very unusual kind of shriek bat. They look more like centipedes. I mean, this place is scary with music and also scary without music. Because of all the creaking and stuff. Oh boy. You know what that means. Sorry, bud. Metroid combat rating negligible. Infant has not developed powers. So these are like the infant Talon Metroids in Prime 2. Metroids, tiny and weak, will travel in a flock for protection. They float and fly about in search of sustenance. Those that survive will grow quickly, becoming the feared parasites known throughout the cosmos as Phaaze Metroids. GF and pirate weaponry. Uh-oh. Okay, hang on a second, bud. I'll get to you in a second. Okay. Now we can play. Liquid Phaaze. I have skin. Yes. Then you are no use to me. Oh, it's still out of fighter. This is the area at the beginning of the game where we ran into those two Federation folks talking about how it seems like the Admiral's getting ready for a full-scale invasion. Valhalla. Very aptly named. which means Hall of the Dead in Norse mythology. More liquid Phaaze? Oh no. We've got Ing. Phaaze, wall-crawling shapeshifter vulnerable to physical stress. Phasing bodies are weak to physical stress and can be easily pulled apart. These morphing blobs of Phaaze often prefer to stay in puddle form and will only shift out to attack. Their ability to move over all types of terrain allows them to position themselves at a distance before attacking with bursts of Phaaze energy. Yeah, these are pretty much identical to Inglets. There's not a ramp here, just here. Maybe I should try to grapple, or not hyper grapple. I think one advantage I'm noticing from using the hyper grapple as opposed to the voltage grapple is that I don't seem to be losing any energy when I use the hyper grapple. Talon 4 incident. Planet Talon 4, formerly a Chozo colony, was struck by a stellar object 50 years ago. Object was later determined to contain large quantities of Phaaze. The Chozo were able to stave off the spread of Phaaze at the cost of many Chozo lives. The survivor abandoned the planet, fleeing to an unknown location. Decades later, Hunter Samus Aran responded to a distress call in the sector and discovered a space pirate Phaaze mining station there. Aran eliminated both the pirate and Phaaze threat from the planet, though not without cost. Interesting phrase at the end. Yeah, because she did that, something else emerged in her wake. That's a boarding pod. Oh, is this an example of a boarding pod that didn't detonate? Let's see. Other times detonation fails to occur, leaving the pod to bounce off the target's hull. I guess that's an example of that. Thanks for the health. It's like basically Samus herself gains a... Well, there's another kind of parallel to Fusion there. Because she gains an ability from Metroids, basically. Severe cranial trauma caused by a strong impact identified as cause of death. Detonated an energy grenade at close range. Extreme blast trauma. So he must have tossed it over here then. And a number of other parallel, or another parallel to Fusion is the size of Samus's shoulders. Like they're a lot smaller in this game. Claw marks are visible in the debris. Oh, hello, you guys are new. Phazon hopper covered with crystallized Phazon spits venom from a distance. More Ing wannabes. Phazon hoppers are more resilient than other hoppers, but can still be damaged by standard weaponry. The crystallized Phazon covering their bodies provides additional protection from attack. Like other hoppers, these are capable of long-range assaults. They will spit bursts of Phazon venom at prey from a distance. Great. When these things go into hyper mode, they become very difficult to kill. Yeah, just orbit around it instead of grabbing it, why don't you? Yeah, I figured this looked like the med lab. Oh, more of you, eh? much. What? Oh. I usually get confused which way I'm supposed to go to grab the expansion. That time didn't take too long, though. Tiny opening, you say? Whoa. Oh, shoot. That's a lot of Metroids. Let alone without hyper mode, these things are hard to kill. That's mean. Asphyxiation be the cause of death. Wow. Come back here. Gotcha. Ow. We're back here, are we? Yeah, well, I don't want to deal with the likes of you. I'm just gonna go back up here. Oop. Oh, right, I've got Metroid behind me. Ow. Oh wait, I can pull at them? I didn't know that. Well, like I said, there's always something I didn't know every time I play through these, or play through this game rather. Ouch. Oh. It's the last energy tank. Shoot. I got attacked by a Metroid too, eh? Phaaze has begun the process of absorbing this dead trooper's body. I didn't even hit that guy. Guess the grub must have hit him. But when you scan that guy, it shows that his PED actually malfunctioned. There we go. Oops. Another one of you guys, eh? Well, you know what? I'd rather not deal with the likes of you right now. So I'm not going to. Still missing one missile expansion. The ship's AU was connected into this platform. Debris suggests that it was forcibly removed. That's not what I meant to do, but whatever, we'll roll with it. Wow. Melee weapon is missing.
The data you just acquired appears to be a space pirate Leviathan command code. It is likely that this code could allow us to control the Leviathan in orbit above the pirate homeworld. Find a way onto the Leviathan and use that code.
Turn against the walls, her neck is broken. Ouch. Oh, hey, I found your melee weapon. Seven, 8, 3, 5, 6. Seven, 8, 3, 6.
Data log entry 2467.3. This will be the last communication of the GFS Valhalla.
And this is the Aurora Unit 313.
Our efforts to repel the space pirate boarding force have failed. They have successfully removed the primary mounting structure around our stasis tank. It is obvious now that they intend to extract us from the Valhalla. It is vital that the Federation receive this transmission. Severing main power. A large bioform is creating a wormhole. Implant into sentient planet, which is the source of all Phaaze.
Wow, that was terrifying. Anhur incident. Planet Ether, home of the Luminoth, was struck by a Phaaze meteor 5 decades ago. The impact had catastrophic effects on the already unstable planet, creating a dark twin of the planet and a dire race known as the Ing. A brutal war between the twin planets took place, with the Ing gaining the upper hand. The GFS tier went to the sector to investigate pirate activity, but were forced to make an emergency landing on Ether shortly after the entire crew of Tier was attacked and annihilated by the Ing. Hunter Samus Aran was sent to investigate and wound up entangled in the local conflict. Aran fought against both space pirates and Ing, and arose victorious. Ether's dark twin vanished, taking with it the Ing horde, and the planet's peace was finally restored. After the Ether incident, the Federation sent the GFS Anhur back to Ether to deal with the pirate base. Upon arrival, the crew and marines of the Anhur assisted the native Luminoth in dismantling an abandoned space pirate mining facility. During the operation, the crew detected the presence of Phaaze. The ship's crew investigated and collected several kilograms of ore, which would later lead to the development of the PED. Well, as per tradition, during the final episode, I am one missile expansion short. And during that blip, I was perusing my maps and realized I forgot one particular missile expansion on Bryyo. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. So that was Aurora Unit 313's last message before it got stolen, as it were. Alright. Let's get out of here. Brother. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Alright, go back to Bryyo real quick to grab this last missile expansion. Oh, I can still get hurt by it. I was wondering. Sorry about that. It's like the most common phrase said in these walkthroughs of mine. Alright, let's get out of here. Farewell, Bryyo. It's like completely unintentional, but I just find it hilarious that in each of my Prime walkthroughs, I've managed to get everything except one missile expansion, and I always find it in the finale. I'm very blue. Dabba-dee dabba-die. Hello again, boys. Let's see, I believe it's on the second floor. Okay, apparently my software didn't like that elevator very much. Actually, it tends to do that sometimes. Just it has a problem with elevators and hyper mode. Lol. Okay, correction. The hyper grapple does drain energy. So this is the orange line, yes. I don't know. Just tends to drain energy very slowly.
We have gained control of the Leviathan. Now we'll be able to open a wormhole and warp to Phaaze. It's time to end this. Once you rendezvous with the fleet, we'll head straight into the belly of the beast. I look forward to fighting alongside you again, Samus. Godspeed.
Well, thanks, Admiral. Godspeed to you, too.
Take heed, Samus. Once you join the fleet and the wormhole to Phaaze is opened, there is no turning back. Please be sure to prepare yourself. We wish you the best of luck.
Oh, don't worry, I got everything. Now, I didn't get all the scan data, but I did get all the lore, which is the more important bit. Sorry about that. See you guys later. Or maybe never, I don't know. Alright. Here we go! You heard the Admiral, it's time to end this.
Samus' ship has joined the fleet.
Thank you, Ensign. Leviathan Command, you are cleared to fire the portal beam. Once the wormhole is open, order all ships to enter.
Affirmative, Admiral. Message to all ships. Prepare for entry. Maintain battle formation tightness.
So excited. Ah. Well, we're here. Oh yeah, we're here. Uh-oh. Crap. Due to critical levels of internal Phaaze corruption, the emergency vent override has been triggered by the PED suit. All acquired energy tanks have been vented to temporarily prevent total corruption. Hypermode weapons no longer require the extinguishing of an energy tank to use. You are now permanently in hypermode. Unfortunately, this vent override can no longer be used. Damage as well as exposure to Phaaze's atmosphere will continue to raise your Phaaze level. Your Phaaze level is shown as a yellow bar at the top of the HUD. If your Phaaze level fills completely, you will die. And yet again, another unique countdown. Massive tentacles grow from deep within the planet's surface. They appear semi-sentient. Slice Phaaze has hardened over time, but appears vulnerable to explosive blasts. Ooh. Pulsing spores of this fungus emit the scent of decay. No profile matches in data bank. Some sort of cocoon's outer membrane seems to be. Oh yeah, and if you try to save, gunship no longer identifies you as Samus due to near total corruption. Access to ship is not permitted. So now you're stuck here. Door's low-level energy shield. Any weapon fire can disrupt the ship. There appear to be organic moths contained within a thin layer of Phaaze energy. Disrupting the energy with Phaaze base attacks will cause the moth to open and allow you to pass through. Living planet indeed. Gel sack. Inflates as a defense measure, can explode and release venom. Gel sacks are aggressive creatures roaming their territory and defending it from all comers. When provoked, a gel sack will begin to expand its body, quickly filling it with caustic Phaaze-based venom. This can... Sorry about that. Wait, wasn't there... Oh, wait. Oh, it was called a gel zap. Ow. I was thinking, wasn't there called, or wasn't there something called a gel sack in the first Prime? And then I'm like, oh no, wait, that was a gel zap. Black Phaaze crystals, hardened over time and vulnerable to heavy blasts. The hardened exterior of black Phaaze crystals is resistant to normal attacks. These structures will form naturally over time in areas with high amounts of Phaaze. It is commonly mined by space pirates for use in producing trooper armor, but loses its darkened appearance in the process. I see. Now this is also the first confirmation of something called anti-Phazon. Bryyo opening allows creatures to quickly exit. Since there's a the health that you pick up, like before you get the PED suit, the health units that you pick up are just like health units or whatever. After you get the PED suit, the health units you pick up are Phazon units. Metroid egg, completely saturated with Phazon faint life signs detected within. And then during this part, Phazon tendrils will tangle around anything that gets too close, but it can't grab smooth surfaces. Then once you come here, the health units you pick up are anti-Phazon. Which seems to... Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? There's a way to get rid of Phazon. It's like basically Samus's arm cannon has a sort of AI in that it will kind of convert and process its target into like materials that are useful. So it's like, okay, well, I don't want to be picking up Phazon anymore, so maybe I can reverse engineer Phazon and create something else. Hello. Phazon Puffer absorbs Phazon energy from nearby bioforms to perform its attack. This particular breed of Puffer has been heavily mutated by exposure to Phazon, giving it strange new abilities. As it flies, it searches the area for Phazon energy to consume. The Puffer will absorb this energy out of any nearby bioform and energize itself. The Puffer will then use the energy to fire a powerful attack back at their target. This ability comes with a price. The Phazon energy comprising their body is rather unstable and easily disrupted by any type of weapon fire. I see. So those guys are very nice to run into because they can absorb your Phazon. Tangleweed becomes agitated upon contact, retracts into ground if threatened. A simple form of plant life, of which there are many species across many worlds. While each breed may have characteristics native to their respective ecology, they all possess identical behavior. Tangleweeds constantly sway their brightly colored leaves to attract potential prey to land on them. The thousands of microscopic barbs lining the tangleweed's body will snare and inject a paralyzing toxin into their victim. While small organisms are unable to escape, tangleweeds lack the strength to do anything more than hinder the movement of larger back into the ground until they no longer sense a threat. I see. Give me that anti-phase on. Let's go. Now, SkyTown is probably my favorite place to go to. But Phaaze is a really close second. Just because of how weird and alien and cool it is. Oh, I got a puffer. Which is good. You do want to make sure you don't let it attack you, because then it really reloads you. Just one more for the road. Nice flip. Once we're destroyed, fleshly mass appears to be part of a much larger organism. Ah! Creature's optical organ is vulnerable to shots, but it is being protected by thick plating. You guys, eh? What? Where? Is that all of them? Nope. I saw you on my radar. Oh good, Maureen. That's not really sarcastic either. You get rid of Phaaze pretty easily. I got cut off. Geronimo! Oh, hello. Bioform species unknown. Mouth interior appears vulnerable to damage. Now even my scan visor knows what this is. Let go of me, you jerk. Just keep going deeper and deeper into the planet. Serpentine organ serves as a Leviathan womb. Tissue on the sides looks like it could be torn off. Leviathan infant. In early development. Phaaze within is highly unstable. Leviathans are the children of Phaaze. They are bioforms that begin life deep within the planet, inside the base of a serpentine organ that serves as a womb. The Leviathan will remain in here, feeding on an endless supply of Phaaze until it has developed its Phaaze core. The developed core marks the Leviathan's transition into adolescence and its departure from the womb. The serpentine organ moves the adolescent from deep inside Phaaze and releases it closer to the planet's surface. Here the bioform will continue to grow and mature beneath its older siblings. As time passes and the older ones are launched into space, the Leviathan will slowly make its way to the planet's surface. It is here the Leviathan will reach full maturity. Once Phaaze has located a planetary target to corrupt, it will launch the Leviathan into space. The Leviathan is capable of interstellar travel, creating wormholes in space to expedite the journey. Instinctively, it homes in on its planetary target. Shortly after impact, the bioform dies, leaving its armored shell to protect the Phaaze core. Before it dies, the bioform often attracts and enthralls a large local predator. After mutating it through intense Phaaze exposure, it compels the creature to protect the core. The core then begins to seep into the planet, replacing the local ecosystem with one based on Phaaze. Grubby and tubby. Get off of me. You jokes. Get off of me. It's very hardy. My jigger. It's gone on the other side now. It's gone on the other side already. That's... Oh. I destroyed it. Before I go. These husks are identical to the bioform you encountered within the crater on Talon 4. You mean to say these are Metroid Prime shells? What do you know? you go. It's that music again. Alright, Dark Samus, it's time to settle this. Once and for all. I love that close shot of Samus. You can see her eyes narrow. She's like so ready to fight Dark Samus. Target is composed of pure Phazon energy and is highly unstable. Scans indicate that hypermode attacks are capable of disrupting her, likely a result of hypermode being energized by Samus's body. Wait, what? What does that mean? Scans indicate that hypermode are capable of disrupting her, likely a result of hypermode being energized. Is that implying that only Samus can destroy Dark Samus because they're linked? Because I don't see how else that sentence makes sense. Hypermode attacks are capable of disrupting her, likely a result of hypermode being energized by Samus's body. Anyway, Dark Samus is capable of generating echoes of herself to aid her in battle. These units will be used as increased firepower and act as diminishes her energy. They should be destroyed immediately. She is capable of absorbing energy from Phaaze to replenish her own. Yeah, they like that. Samus is absorbing energy from Phaaze itself to replenish her own. Cut that out. Showing off, are we? Dark Echo, facsimile created by Dark Samus, susceptible to hypermode attacks. I also mentioned in my Prime 2 walkthrough how a lot of people's favorite Dark Samus fight is the elevator fight in Prime 2. My favorite one is this one. Ow! What's so funny? Once again, Dark Samus seems to. Oh, now we got the ring around the rosy move, or the Black Death, as I mentioned. Yeah, for those who don't know, yeah, that the song "Ring Around the Rosie" is a reference to the Black Death. Ow! Why am I not doing so well with aiming? Once again, Dark Samus seems to be, like, stalling. Like, I guess she's just, like... She's very capable of destroying Samus, but chooses to instead destroy her. Probably a matter of hubris. There's the real one who were flying, eh? I know I could be like playing this in X-ray visor mode the whole time to just focus on the real one, but that's just no fun. Wrecks the visual experience, in my book. No, you're an Echo. You're an Echo too. You're the real one. Ow! Sorry about that. Yeah, there's the missing Aurora unit. Sorry about that. Aurora Unit 313. Now you remember when I talked about how that hologram projector, it said it was showing Aurora Unit 217, but I said no, that's actually Aurora Unit 313. Well, now you see. Aurora Unit 313 has somehow been fused with the bioessence of Dark Samus. Even my scanner has absolutely no idea how that's possible. While combat shields protect most of the unit, a weak spot has been detected at the cable junction. Damaging the unit's core will expose this point, but the core itself is protected by an armored hatch. Tentacle ports can be damaged to initiate stunning cerebral feedback pulses within the target. While incapacitated, the hatch will be unprotected and able to be pulled open. This unit has been heavily mutated by Phaaze exposure. It appears to be symbiotically connected to the planet Phaaze as well. Another one of them examples that show that Dark Samus is really not just some crazy alien, but also a bit of a supernatural being. Echoes, eh? Interestingly, while it's in that phase, in that shielding, the shield over it actually looks like Aurora, like actual Aurora. I forget what the Aurora and the South Pole are called. Oh, crap. Like the Aurora in the north are called Aurora Borealis. Ow. Now that I know I can dash, I don't have to get so close to the thing. Yeah, see, it looks like actual Aurora on the... Get open. We're halfway there. Oh! Okay, never mind. Become immortal. Ow. Yay. Now if you time it just right and hit one of those other things that pop out, you can make it just get all really stunned and... See? Got it. Oh, wow. may be the first time that's ever happened. Unit 313 severed cable has exposed a weak point that is vulnerable to attack. Oh. Okay, so the log is attacked. Alright, Dark Samus, you're finished. You can hear Dark Samus screaming in there. The spell of Phaaze has been broken. Sorry about that.
Sir, we have confirmed unstable energy spikes in multiple locations on the planet. It's a chain reaction. It's accelerating.
The planet's going to explode! Order the fleet to disengage and prepare to retreat. Activate the Leviathan's warp field. Get us out of here!
Yeah, it's time to get the heck out of Dodge. All of her disciples are perishing with her, and the last Leviathan.
Damage reports coming in. We've lost 37% of the fleet. Half of the surviving ships are reporting heavy casualties.
Sir, we've confirmed the wormhole has disappeared. All the Leviathans are gone. The crisis is over.
What about Samus?
Negative, sir. No contact.
Sir, we're receiving a transmission from Samus's ship.
Silent, of course, but... Salute from a fleet admiral, that's recognition. Such a subtle little bit of character development there for Samus. And, you know, it just shows you can do that sort of thing without even saying anything. You know, just like the clenched fist and the looking away and the little in memoriam she had for the hunters there. That it's not all just a job for her, that her heart is very involved in it. And it does break her heart when it goes sour like that. Or becomes bitter. Oh, psh. Good job, Genji Yamamoto.
With the death of the planet Phaaze, Samus Aran's arduous fight against Phaaze has ended. However, in the vast regions of space, this victory is just a twinkle of a star, spreading the light of hope through the darkness.
This last part of the music is very pretty. It adds to how originally, like, this was going to be the last Prime game. But then, of course, they announced Metroid Prime 4, which is kind of interesting because, like, they still have this upcoming end credit scene. So, like, were they actually planning to do anything with that, or were they just gonna make it not a Prime game? Which I guess that would have made sense, just given that Dark Samus is like the arch-villain of the Prime game, so like Dark Samus is dead, so no more Prime games. But Reggie feels Amy. Yeah, the more I play this game, I think the more I'm confident that it is actually my favorite Metroid game. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, it is still corruption, so I can still, you know, do all these technical difficulties. Oh. There's Silex. $11 even. Interesting. Yep. Well, that concludes not just Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, but also the Metroid Prime trilogy. To find out what happens next, we'll have to wait till Prime 4. And then, of course, this was also the origin of the concept for Dread, so maybe Dread has something to do with Prime 4. Or even Prime 3, for that matter. But we'll just have to find out. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. As always, God bless. And I hope to see y'all next time. Ciao.